So we have Christian and Adam from Nutanix, and we'll talk about their participation at GITEX this year. So Christian, if you can start with a brief about the main challenges that businesses are facing today.
Yeah, it's an important question, right? And I'm sure, Adam, you're seeing a lot of it in EMEA. I'll give just a quick overview from a worldwide perspective. We're seeing, I wouldn't call it necessarily a challenge, but maybe an opportunity, but a lot of M&A, mergers and acquisitions of partners, merging. Some are doing it because either they're exiting the market, others want to grow inorganically and enter new markets. What are you seeing specifically in EMEA?
It's a great question, Christian. So I think we see similar trends, both mergers and acquisitions of partners and distributors. Starlink's news recently announced, but also vendors. And I think that's probably the hottest topic right now. There are mergers and acquisitions happening on the vendor landscape, and that creates some uncertainty and it creates some opportunity as well. And so very much similar to that. And that plays out in the way that partners respond and who they want to work with.
The other challenge that a lot of partners are having is the consumers have changed. And what I mean by that is they've evolved. How they're selecting, procuring, and consuming technology has evolved. And that, I think, has put a lot of pressure on the partner ecosystem as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we see more in the subscription pace and how partners address subscription. And it becomes not just about landing the initial transaction, but then how you build a customer success practice to ensure customers are adopting and using the software and realizing the value most importantly, and then how they go through to expansion and finally point of renewal. And I think we're unique in that case in the fact that we're 100% indirect. We believe in no partner left behind, and we want to support the partners throughout that customer lifecycle.
That's great.
In terms of your participation at GITEX, what sort of new innovations can visitors look forward to at your stand?
Yes, let me start with that. So we're here this year participating with the theme Cloud on Your Terms. Now, as you will know and you will have heard from partners, Nutanix has always been well known for giving customers choice, whether that's the hardware platform or the hypervisor that they want to use. And we're really expanding that now into the public cloud and ensuring that customers can adopt a simple, open, hybrid multi-cloud environment that most importantly gives them freedom of choice.
Good. Well, this is my first year here, and I can tell you what I've seen at the Nutanix booth has been the collaboration with a lot of our alliance partners. And that really gives the customers and our visitors coming to the booth different flavors of the different technologies that are certified by Nutanix, and the fact that we have some great alliance partners.
If you were to talk about unique features of your channel partner program, what would that be?
Yeah, I'd say, and I know, Adam, you'll give a little bit of a local flavor, but I'll say on a global basis, we've done a great job of, first and foremost, listening to our partners. What do they want? And it's typically predictability, profitability, and ease of doing business. And we've invested a lot in this area. We have a long way to go, right? You're never done. But I would say the huge enhancement we've made is aligning the incentives with the lifetime value of the customer. And I refer to that often as the disaggregation of the incentive model. So it's no longer make that one incentive and then they're done. Now they'll be able to make incentives on land, expand, renew, and I think it's such a unique value proposition to our partners.
I would absolutely agree with that. As I mentioned earlier, subscription is a big theme, and as partners build their customer success practice, it's right that they profit throughout that customer lifecycle. I think the two things that stand out for me this year with the program enhancements are, one, it's the first time we're offering incentives to the sellers within the partners as well with our new logo, Spiff. We have been a new customer acquisition engine. We acquire 700 customers a quarter, and we remain a new logo acquisition engine. And I think the second thing is rewarding partners that have greater capability and lead more of the sale independently. So the channel-led rebate that we've released this year, where partners that identify opportunity and run the selling motion all the way through to closure independently of the Nutanix sales team are rewarded for doing so.
Absolutely. You should absolutely visit nutanix.com/partners. We did a lot more enhancements, but unfortunately we can't cover those today.
What sort of advice would you have for regional channel partners? What should they be focusing on?
That's a great question. And so first thing's always around professional service capability and customer success. We've just spoken about subscription. There is lots of professional service opportunity around Nutanix, particularly as you take customers on their journey to cloud. The second thing is the customer success piece. We spoke about we're rewarding customers throughout that customer lifecycle. Land, adopt, expand, renew. And that requires a customer success practice to take advantage of that. And the third thing I would say is, continue to enhance your capability. Make sure you're enhancing your capability on Nutanix with the new CISA Associate accreditation, but also that you're looking at new technologies within the market, AI, ML, cloud, low code, no code.
Yep. Adam, you nailed it, right? The most important thing is that customer success and life cycle, especially in today's consumption and subscription-based economy. It is so important that customers are consuming and getting a return on investment on that technology, because during that lifetime value journey, if they don't renew, we all lose, including the customer, because that means they're de-investing from probably a very expensive investment that they made originally.
In terms of your expansion into the regional market, have you identified any new markets that you want to get into, any new partners in other parts of the region?
That's a great question. So let me take that. So there's lots of expansion opportunity within EMEA for partners, and that is within our existing market space. If you have a look at our existing market, hybrid cloud infrastructure is around a $35 billion market, or predicted to be so by 2025. On top of that, there's an adjacent market that our portfolio now is able to address with our partners, whether that's database, whether it's VDI, whether it's cloud management. If you look at that total market, it's around $61 billion by 2025. So lots of expansion opportunity within that market space. Then we have the ecosystems that Christian mentioned a second ago. We continue to expand our ecosystem environment. Great partnerships with people like Red Hat and Citrix, and that presents more opportunity for partners within that space, and also more opportunities for new partners.
Thank you, Christian and Adam, for speaking to us. Nice having you both with us today. And we look forward to speaking with each other as well.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.